And hello YouTube, this is GSmaniamsmart and I'm here on a brand new video for tutorials with GS. In today's tutorial, we're going to be taking a look at YouTube and the new end screen annotations that have just been rolled out for all YouTubers to use in the community. Several people have had these annotations earlier already. I guess they were in beta, but now they're officially out. Everyone can use them, and I'm here to show you how to use them, how they can increase your viewer engagement, how you can increase your views over your entire channel, basically, how you can gain more interaction with your audience, and how you can actually increase your traffic to all of your videos and to anything else that you're linking to. The main reason why this is going to increase everything in your channel is because now annotations work on mobile devices. This is the big difference between the old system and the new system. There are also a lot of little things I'm going to go over that you should be aware of, and some of the changes, some limits that you have. I'll go over that in just a few minutes. But the big difference is that these annotations work on mobile devices and the old ones do not. So this is a really good improvement. Now, before we go into showing you how to use these, how these work, I'm going to show you a quick example. This is my gaming channel here. I already have the annotation system implemented here on my most recent video. If we go to the end right here, you'll actually see the annotations. This is not the end yet. This is the end. So this is how the annotations look. We have two videos here that I tend to advertise, my most recent videos. We have a channel here, a channel link, and we have a link to a external website, which is a crowdfunding site, Patreon. So this is kind of how it looks. You can add custom text here. You can add custom text here as well. And the videos just link to videos. One thing to note is that the external link and the channel link does open a new window. As you can see, it opens in a new window. And the Patreon one does as well. But the two videos do not open in new windows. I don't know why that is. I tend to like to make my annotations open in new windows. So that's one of the differences. Now let's go ahead and go over how you can actually implement these new annotations, how they work, and how you can set all this up. So if we go and edit our video, or if you have just uploaded a video and it's been processed, you can click edit. At the top here it says end cards and annotations. Be aware that if you have old annotations on a video, it will say that you have to delete these annotations to go to the new end screen annotations. So if you want to test something out, it'll delete everything. So I would recommend testing out on a test video, make it private, test out these new annotations. Otherwise, if you're going to use the new annotations here, it will delete all the old annotations. Now, the first thing you'll notice is that it looks very similar to the card interface we have. Now, one thing that stood out to me right from the beginning is that it says elements to use 4 out of 4, which means that's right, you can only use 4 annotations, which is one of the downsides of the system. While it does give a lot of pros, increasing your viewer engagement, increasing subscribers, increasing views across different videos, because mobile users can now click annotations, one of the downsides is you can only have 4 elements, which is 4 annotations. You can also only add these annotations to the first 20 seconds of your video or to the last 20 seconds of your video. So you cannot have annotations in the middle of your video. You cannot have annotations that range through the entire video. Like if you have a little menu and at the bottom you have a back button, then you cannot have that there. It only allows 4 annotations. It only allows at the beginning or end of the video. You can't have them in the middle video. So only the last 20 and first 20 seconds, which is also another downside because I tend to have annotations throughout my video as well. But that's kind of how the system works. So what you can do here is down here's the timeline. Here it just tells you can stretch how long you want these, if you want them longer, shorter. Obviously, only the first 20 seconds, last 20 seconds. As you can see, everything else is grayed out here. Maybe they will add a feature that allows you to add annotations in the middle of the video. Hopefully, we can get that soon, but who knows? Hopefully, they'll increase the limit as well, but it makes sense because cards are for mobile, and cards you can only put 5. Annotations you can only have 4. Maybe it's an issue with how fast the phone can load these annotations. Maybe it can't load as many annotations. Maybe there's a problem with data or memory on mobile devices, so who knows why there's a limit, but you can only put 4. But essentially, what you can do, I'm going to go ahead and delete all these. I'll show you how to implement these. It's very easy, actually. All you have to do is click the blue Add Element button. So you click Add Element, and it allows you to put a link, a channel, subscribe, or video or playlist. A subscribe, if you click create, it just puts a logo of your channel. And if people click on it, they can subscribe to your channel. Nothing really crazy. I find this to not be as useful as the other ones because there's always a subscribe button at the bottom of your video. So there's already a way to subscribe for viewers. So I don't find this very useful in my opinion. But the other three are fairly useful. We have a link, which allows you to link to an external site. So if you have a crowdfunding site like I do right here, you go and press next. You can also link other sites that you may own, merchandise sites, crowdfunding sites. Go and press next. And here you're able to select a new title if you want, whatever information you want. So I can just type in some random stuff here. And you can click support, sign up, visit, learn more. Let's go and select learn more here. And you can add an image as well. So I just added my image here. And what you'll see is that this generates a button here that you can actually move around. Now you can put this wherever you want. Be aware that when you're designing your end screen background, or if you're not going to use an end screen background, just be aware that there's a little box here. So you cannot put this annotation wherever you want. You can't put it all the way up in the corner. You can't put it all the way down in the corner or at the bottom of the screen. There's a little box here that shows you can only put the annotation in this area. So as you can see, I can only go this high, I can only go this high, I can only go this low, I can only go this low. That's one of the downsides as well. I tend to like to have my annotations wherever I want. But essentially, that is how you add an element to an external site. You can also add an element to another channel. So if I want to go ahead and showcase my main channel here, I can add a little message here. I can create an element. And as you can see, I can put this wherever I want. Say I want to put it here. That's fine. If I click another element, add another element, I can add a video, for example. So I can put my most recent upload, which will automatically continuously update this whenever you upload a new video. This will obviously update on its own, so you don't need to go back and change it always. You can select a video that you have on your channel already. So say I want to showcase this video specifically, and it allows you to scale this. You can make this bigger. You can make this as small as you want. It obviously only goes to this small amount, and you can move it around wherever you want as well. It also has a neat alignment tool, so you don't need to, if you like to have perfect aligned things, you don't need to, accurately measure everything. It tends to align things very good in this new system. So that's a really cool addition as well. And if you want to click add element again, the other cool feature here is you want to click a video here, click create, and here it says best for viewer. Now this is a really cool feature because it tends to select a video that best fits your viewer. Like I said earlier, if a person watches a lot of videos about cars and you have a video on your channel about cars, it's most likely going to select that video for your viewer. So it's based on your viewer's preferences, whatever fits best to your viewer. So we're gonna go ahead and add one of those here. And as you can see, it's just a black box for now, but whoever watches your video, it won't be a black box, it will actually be a video. So that's kind of how you add these annotations to your end screen here. Now, if you click preview here, it actually shows you a preview of this. If you click the channel here, as you can see, it shows you the text that you have. It shows you learn more here, which we've selected, and it shows you the best video that fits me, and it shows you the video that you selected. So that's kind of how it looks. I really like how these expand out to show more information. Really cool. So that's kind of how everything works and looks. Now, another cool feature about this entire thing is that you can actually save this layout here and use it for your other videos. So say you're done with this right here. Say you're done with this video and you go and click save. If you go to your next video, so let's just say we have another video now and there's no annotations on it. So here we have a new video with no annotations. Say I want to use the exact same annotation design that I had for my last video. I can click import from video and I can press here, I can press import, and it will generate all the annotations that I had on the selected video and it'll put them here. So if you always want to have a link to your Patreon, if you always want to have a link to your another channel, if you always want to have a link to the best video that fits your subscriber, and you always want to have a video that fits to the most recent upload, you can just constantly click import from video and it saves you so much time. You don't need to constantly do this every single time you upload a video. You can just select a previous end screen and import it to that new video. Now they also have templates that you can use. If you don't have any ideas for some of these end screens, you can always select a template here. There are several cool templates here, so you can always use that as well if you don't have any ideas. But essentially, you can free roam with this. You can make it as customizable as you want, as long as you're within these limits of 4, beginning in the last 20 seconds, and within this little square. So that's kind of everything that I wanted to go over today about the new annotations. Like I said, they're great in general because they do allow your audience to interact more with your channel, especially those who are on mobile. However, there are some limits, and these are some things you want to consider before switching over. I've made the decision to switch over to these because I'm able to integrate some of my in-video annotations in the middle video through cards. If you're not in that position or you don't want to do that, if you want to have free ability to put as many annotations as you want, wherever you want, as many as you want, then perhaps you want to stick with the old system. But just be aware that you're going to be missing out on the ability to allow mobile users to click those annotations. So be aware of these limits, make a decision on whether you want to use this or not. This video is basically to help you decide and show you how these new annotations work. So that's pretty much the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you found it helpful and informative. If you have any additional ideas on what to do with these little annotations, or if you have any questions or comments, leave down in the comment box down below. I'll definitely be down there answering any questions that you have. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. We have lots of other tutorials on the channel regarding to software, regarding to image editing, audio editing, video editing, YouTube tutorials, just like this, general tutorials. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I think you'd find a lot of stuff on the channel very helpful. And if you want to donate $8 to my Patreon page, click the card in the top right hand corner of the screen and it'll bring you to the page. I also have a vlogging channel, gaming channel, music channel, and a device channel. You want to check that out. Links in the description as well as on the end card. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching as always. And you'll see my own new implemented end card at the end. So if you want to check that out, you can definitely do so. This is GSmaniamsmart, and I'll be back sooner than you think. Don't go anywhere.